like that, but
Yeah.
the best Syndras, the Syndras who are going to get into round 2 of playoffs, like, they play aggressive. They actually take chances. And I feel like Azir is just so much more straightforward. And I feel like that's where my
issue. As we're having a nice amount of trading down there, and actually gonna force the flash out. Here's Rich up on the top side, nicely done in the 1v1.
Yeah, very well handled here. Okay, this is very aggressive.
Wow.
Forcing a flash.
Yeah, Peanut was coming in for the follow-up, and Rich is level 6, and he's here first. So Chovy did not want to take any chances. He's gonna throw out the Chaos Storm. They're trying to take a fight after the fact. As the Rift Scuttler will go the way of Nongshim. Rich is going to try to flash away. Here comes Morgan. Nice scat of the week.
For Deft and Vista. And, you know, the CS lead reflects that.
Ooh, trying to set up a play here. That's a really nice combo that does come in. The fat wall flash not available as Morgan does not have his flash. He's trying to trade it back onto Rich, but he is just dead. Really nice setup here. Rich just dunks him.
Very simple there. It's a nice cask.
And Nongshim, they're just going to go for this. As Rich is in
trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble, but he actually is pretty tanky at this point in time, and they immediately blow up the two of them.
That was so well handled again from Peanut. And he just runs right over. They made it look planned the whole way through.
Yeah,
and
so casually done with that play.
Like it was actually a really hype play, but 11 minutes, full plates.
Yeah, they're even threatening Rich. They're denying all of this gold.
Yeah, he's not getting any CS.
All of the XP as well. It's just going into the void. Oh man, that's really huge for Hanwha Life, but as you did mention, with the Rift Herald, at least they're able to trade turrets up on the top side. I'm more just concerned about that giganto wave.
Pretty dead even, in fact, between the 80 carries at the bottom, despite the 20 CS lead. So that kill earlier, and
oh boy,
Johan
going a little bit too far forward. He is going to flash, and he is Udyr, but Bay presses his gameplay button, and down goes the Udyr in the top lane. The difference being is that Rich has he's baited out a lot of flashes. He's been able to set up really advantageous plays. Now we're going to have a 2-on-2 here. Peanut going very deep. Note that Deft is around, so it's actually a 3-on-2. Bay taking a lot of damage and is going to be able to help set up the kill, but he goes down. Now Peanut's just going to have to run away from that one, so nice amount of gold handed over to
do the damage that he needs to.
Yeah. Kalista against this comp is again, it's just insanely hard to make work. We'll see what he can do as Rich is just dead.
Couldn't be more dead.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 people here, and he's trying his best to do as much damage as possible. At least Bay's getting a solo push on the top side.
Things, but
yep. And, you know, because of that pick on a Rich, he doesn't have his teleport, so this should be pretty free to take the Cloud Drake here. You see Peanut's hanging around. Actually, a little bit of a rotation is coming in, but not hard committing to this just yet.
Yeah, Nongshim really like to fight over these sometimes, but they don't have the tools.
You know, thinking about it, but that's going to be a miss on the death sentence. Glad that's done with. No more Cloud Souls here.
Well, Hanwha Life are going to actually get away with this double objective here. The Drake and the second Rift Herald here, very recently.
Yeah, it's just the games where we had like 6 chem tanks being built where I was just like, okay, yeah, you might want to look at this item. And they did. As Morgan really looking to press the issue here. Just taking aggressive trades against a Gragas that, of course, going AP, is not going to be able to withstand so much of that damage as he would have been able to in game number 1.
No ward score, in fact. They're going to steal the blue away. And, you know, I mean, if you're Hanwha Life Esports, like, you do lose out on this, and you grouped up and you had a nice position to maybe get a pick, but you
pressuring the enemy team away,
and that's
going to work.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, I didn't have faith in his ability to actually play these you know, aggressive positions and actually take those chances, because you do have to be like out in front in order to make this happen. Look at him try to set up another one again. Oh, actually, I got baited by the clone there. I was like, whoa.
Here we go. Good flank coming in from Morgan. He doesn't get the ultimate he was looking for, but he pulls everybody in. Duckdom takes a massive amount of damage, and down will go Bay. Big rocket, though, comes out from Duckdom, trying to carry this team as well as he possibly can. Peanut now frontlining as Deft is going to get pretty low, and the Jinx has a great angle here. Chovy doing his best to try to zone him away, but the Lantern is so huge as it gets Ducktom into position to do the damage. Peanut goes for a bit of a run, but look at Ducktom. He has so much room, but he's not able to get the damage onto Chovy. Chovy just outplaying them there just a little bit too much.
Yeah, and Chovy actually needs to be careful about this Drake aggro.
Yeah.
They don't have enough health to actually secure the Mountain Drake, so they're going to have to reset. But it will go.
As you mentioned, this should go the way of Nongshim. Bay had teleport, and Chovy was going to, he had to go back. He couldn't exactly teleport right back into the fight. So he just went up to the top side. Hanwha are going to give this away. And this is actually really good for Nongshim, right?
Yeah.
You deny a lot of damage from that comp, and you've got the tankier comp on your side.
Yeah, it's really deep, but they do respect him. But I was going to say that the 2 Drake advantage here means that, losing Drakes like this is not the end of the world for Nongshim, or rather for Hanwha Esports.
I thought they were like losing a lot, but actually they have an insane amount still.
And they have a vision of this, Hanwha Esports do, but with no flash on Deft, it's really hard to take this fight. Look at the Lantern positioning too, potentially here.
Kellen put the box in a perfect spot, and he is able to deny any hope for Hanwha to get in here. Chovy, you can see he's level 16, 4 kills, over 300 CS. He's got 8 stacks on his Dark Seal, and he's just trying to carry.
He's like, I would like to play the game. I would like to team fight. He's like, are we going to go in? Because I can do a lot of damage. And at this stage of the game, he is very fed with the death cap and Rich.
He's a little bit of an awkward spot, but as you can see, able to do a nice amount of damage. And Morgan might just be able to save him. Chovy able to take down the Gragas. What poise to just sit there and be able to do that.
That was amazing. That was so well played. He's like, no, Peanut is now here trying to potentially stop this Drake, or rather, he's rotating over, but he's just not going to be here in time. Nice try.
Nongshim just gets zoned out of the mid lane casually by a nice little gravity field.
Rich is in a really nice position here.
Oh, Johan, he's going to flash away, and that's what we were talking about. The set just gets blown to pieces.
He disappeared.
He goes in and he dies.
Yeah, that's the damage output that Nongshim have at this stage of the game. You showstopper your life away, minions, but then just a seemingly random engage from Morgan there, instead of just trying to back away. Oh, that's
look at this Pop Blossom. Double Zonya's used as Ducktom has to blow his stopwatch early. And that's going to be real nice. They can just back away from this one, but the engage on a Chovy. Rich tries to make it happen, and he just dies. The amount of damage that they have is just way too much. Even Deft is getting value here, as Peanut tries to pull him forward, nearly gets sniped, but is not able to go down. Peanut forced to ult back from the fight.
Deft has his GA, and he feels very confident to actually step forward and do that damage. And this team fight in particular, once Rich is gone, it's very easy.
Well, Vista is dead, but the Mountain Drake is going to go the way of Hanwha. That's a trade I would take every day.
Yeah, they don't have ult for the Jinx to actually try to steal that away. Would have been a huge opportunity to get value out of that this time around, but not going to happen. Mountain Soul completed, right? This is not just any Drake they get with Zonya's outright from the broken stopwatch just moments ago. And now it's even more difficult to deal with him.
Yeah, I mean,
there's just so much damage on both sides. If you're in there alone, you're in trouble.
We're seeing some significant stuff happen in live, by the way.
Yeah.
Peanut is denying all of these backs. 3 members of Hanwha not able to back. And most importantly, Chovy is not there to stop the push. They have Baron buff right now.
Yeah, this is actually huge. Oh, he's going to get another interrupt.
Oh, what?
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 How did that not interrupt?
I don't know. I guess maybe he had a shield or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Chovy is able to go back, though. Or not yet, but still able to stop the push for now. Johan is getting on in there. The hook is glorious from Kellen. And now the front to back for Ducktom might be good enough, but look at the damage coming out. They're able to kill Vista, though. That is exactly what they need. And maybe they can get on top of Ducktom. That's what they need to do in order to have any chance to win this game. Chovy is still alive in this team fight. And I feel like, oh, they get the hook on the Chovy. I think that might just be it, but they get the kill on the Ducktom. Who is going to win here? Chovy goes down, Ducktom survives, and Nongshim will be able to push in and take the game.
They're going to take the game. They got 75 seconds of Baron buff left. What a turnaround. You have to be a little bit critical of Hanwha's map awareness and their macro in this game. They gave away several turrets for free, and they let Nongshim steal the game with some interrupted backs and a Baron buff this late in the game. Nongshim were able to force a victory that you very rarely see at this professional level.